Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum has moved a little bit deeper into the support area, into our upper support area. It continues to be a little bit weaker than BTC, than Bitcoin, but we haven't got any, let's say, confirmation that a substantial top has formed, okay? So this is all pretty much here, I would say, range-bound movement up here. I also don't have a very clear 5-wave move down, and the upper support area that I communicated yesterday is still holding. At the same time, there is no sign that a local low has formed here in the support area. And any sustained break, it needs to be a sustained break, okay? Because we're dealing with a B-wave pullback and support areas are naturally weak when we're dealing with B-waves. Whenever we're dealing with a B wave, don't be surprised if support breaks, because B waves sometimes overshoot to the downside. It's just what they do. Whenever we're dealing with B waves, we can only add standard resistance and standard support levels, not really like super specific. It has to go there, whatever. B waves are too chameleon-like. But still, at some point we have to say, okay, it's getting more likely that we're actually in a deeper pullback. As like in the white wave count, for example, if not even something more bearish. But this is the first pivot. So I did highlight to you like on Friday that, okay, you know, we have some kind of a top, local top or whatever. I'm adding a support area because as long as this is holding one more high as possible, doesn't have to be, because you know the top could be in. We have 5 waves up already completed. Still though, because the pullback was quite weak, I've added another upper micro support area, because this wave 5 could form a more extended ABC structure, even though that wave 5, I mean, we have 5 waves up from the 16th of September low. I'm just giving you the key levels that need to hold for one more high, but probabilities for one more high are obviously reducing whenever we get 5 waves up complete already, because that typically then gets corrected. The only question is, if this entire move up is getting corrected, then we are already looking for the deeper pullback, or if only this last move up gets corrected and we get one more high, and afterwards this entire move gets corrected. So that's pretty much what it's about. Below 2,590, I'm going to watch for the larger pullback. So I've added a possible microstructure for the white count, and even though it's not very clear to me, I think we could say this here even looks a bit like a 5-wave move down now. Maybe A, maybe this is B, and we're doing 1, 2, 1, 2, and we go down lower like that. This is the count I would follow with a break below 2,590. At the same time, it would now need a break above that B wave high, that internal B wave high at 2,674 minimally here, to indicate that a low has formed minimally above this B wave. And then we can say, okay, maybe this is wave C of 5 in yellow. But overall, this is all too weak. We're forming lower lows and lower highs. And there's currently no sign that this local B wave in yellow has formed a low. So therefore be prepared for maybe even a break of support. At the same time, we're currently holding support. So it's too early to confirm the white count. Yeah, but at the same time, I haven't got a low in place yet. But I gave you the key level to watch for, because any break above a B wave high, in this case, could indicate that the next move up has started. Either way, I think this larger B wave pullback is due. I already labeled it on the chart. And the question is just, do we get one more high or not? When we get a break below upper support, then we can map out the microstructure in more detail, which I will let them do later today, should anything exciting happen. Because at the moment, really nothing has changed from yesterday's update, because we're still holding up a support, and as long as we hold above it, it leaves the door open for another high. But should something change here, or should we break below our signal level, which is 2,590, we can say that with higher likelihood now, this move down has started, and I will be able to map out more clearly the microstructure. So that's the update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.